The resurrection they didn't pray for. When I get out the hospital, I know they weren't expecting that. There's a silence in a hospital room that the loudest choir at the Potter's house can't drown out. It's the sound of a system failing a human being. The cold side of the covering they talk about, they talk about the covering on the pulpit. But where is that covering when the heart monitor is the only thing speaking for you? In the association, you are often only as valuable as your utility. If you can't serve, if you can't sew, if you can't stand in the gap, you become a ghost. They didn't expect Skii to get out of that bed because in their world, a broken tool is a discarded one. The miracle they didn't claim, the prophecy they gave you didn't include the part about where he died. Why? Because they can't control a survivor. They wanted a victim they could restore for a testimony. They wanted a martyr they could mourn for the moment. They didn't want a Lazarus who walked out of the tomb with his own strength and a chip on his shoulder. When Skii says they weren't expecting it, he's talking about the shock on the faces of the religious elite when the person they counted out walks back into the light, not leaning on the institution, but leaning on the truth. See, the blood on the altar. If you've been through a physical, mental, or spiritual breakdown and the house was nowhere to be found, or worse, they blamed your lack of faith for your illness. This is for you. Your survival is an insult to their control. Your breath is a declaration of war against their narrative. You waited for the funeral so you could preach the eulogy. God gave me a resurrection so I could tell my own truth. I'm telling the truth, and so is Mr. Coleman.